Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Carlos.
And this is Cam.
And here's our episode 2. Finally came through. Hope you guys liked the first one last week. So, Kamisha, you want to talk to us about the topics that we're going to be talking about today?
All right, so tonight, trending topic for politics, we're going to kick off with Bill O'Reilly.
Bill O'Reilly, what's your problem?
He is Fox's News #1, I guess, show on the network. The
most profitable show on Fox News.
Exactly. But he's been in some hot water of late. So, according to what's trending right now, he has settled at least 5 settlements with 5 different women for a grand total of $13 million so far. The latest today is about 20 companies have pulled their commercials from his show, their endorsements, such as Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Allstate. This is not a good look for Fox.
It's not really a good look for Fox, but on the other hand, the revenue that he's bringing into Fox is ridiculous, and one of the reasons why the network won't let him go is because the revenue is so big. So even though he paid off the $13 million to the settlement out of his paycheck, so Fox News came out and defended him, said that all the allegations are false. So what do you think?
This is a tough one. I mean, as a woman, sexual harassment definitely touches.
As a man, sexual harassment touches home.
As a man, this is not indecent proposal. Okay. As a woman, I mean, come on, let's be honest. Sexual harassment / verbal harassment can be many things, and if he's paying, I think that's kind of a sign of guilt. But he's saying that he wants to spare his family, his kids from the embarrassment. He's a target. I get it because he's a popular guy, but... So
what's next? Is he going to go on rehab for sexual, behavior? That's usually what happens when celebrities, they're attacked or they're sued or anything like that happens. All of a sudden they claim, sexual behavior and they go to rehab. Is this what's going to happen?
He's unequivocally denying the charges.
I think what's worse for me is that the network's actually supporting him and not giving credit to all the people who allege, came out and
what do you mean give credit? What do you mean give credit?
I'm not giving. They're giving him credit as believing him, backing him up, not him himself.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying Fox News as a network, that's huge. You're projecting out there, and the energy you're putting out there is that it's okay to behave like that. When you work for a huge company, no matter what, because you're bringing in the cash. That's not what principles.
But okay, let's say he's guilty in the court of public opinion because of the payouts. But technically, he's innocent until proven guilty. Right?
When you settle, if you know you're not guilty of something, why would you have to settle?
Because he doesn't want to bring, as he said, embarrassment to his family. He just wants it to go away. Sometimes, is it worth going through a court and bringing up all your dirty laundry, or should you just settle? It's not worth the fight.
If you have the cash and if you have the support from someone that big like Fox News, I would want Fox News to come out and say this is fake news, but I know it's not, So the least attention they put on this, the better.
So tell me what you guys think. 1, should O'Reilly? Do you believe he's guilty? Has he sexually harassed anyone? 2, should he be stepped down? Should his show be canceled? What do you guys think?
I think the show should be canceled. I mean, already 13 of them or 20 companies already pulled their commercials, their marketing from during his show. That's already a reason enough to cancel the show. I think his time has come.
He's still #1 though. So all I'm gonna say is this: where there's smoke, there's fire. We'll leave it up, and we'll definitely keep our eye on this trending topic. What do you say?
Lastly, I want to say, he talked about the congresswoman too, about the hair, So there's just, with this guy, it's so unpredictable that he can just say anything on air and it's just going to be okay. It's just, because, again,
sounds like someone I know.
Bring it in the
President?
cash. Well, connections are there. Fox News is the #1 supporter of the Donald Trump administration, so what are you going to do?
Well, leave your guys' comments below, please. Looking forward to it. All right, guys. So the next topic, trending for politics, I'm going to kick it over to Carlos, is Michael Flynn.
Michael Flynn. Oh, my gosh. This kid. So this guy comes out and back during the campaign accused Hillary Clinton of immunity. Like, why would anyone ask for immunity unless they were guilty? And then now that he resigned from the, being Donald Trump's advisor, he's actually asking for immunity before he gets before he gets
before he testifies.
testifies. There
So
we go.
pretty
Sorry,
much,
that's the word out of my mouth.
just to kind of backtrack a little bit, guys, we already know Michael Flynn, former National Secretary Advisor
For 2 weeks.
for Donald Trump, due to all the
Technically former, he was actually, was he signed in?
yeah, he was. So he's
Former.
technically former.
Legally.
We already know that it's been a lot of. He came under fire pretty much, and he was pressured to resign due to his alleged meetings with, not even alleged, but because he confessed.
With Russia, yeah.
He had meetings with Russian ambassadors. He didn't disclose it in his hearing to Mike Pence, which really caught fire in the media, and everyone pressured the administration to where eventually he just had to resign. It just was not a good look for Trump.
He had no choice.
He had no choice.
There was too much heat.
Come to find out now, he had speaking engagements to which he got paid, and didn't disclose that as well. So yeah, Michael Flynn, we want to know what you got to say, but
My biggest thing with him, lock him up. He came out really hard on campaigning against Hillary Clinton and said that lock her up. That was his huge, that was his number one, go get to the fans, go get to the audience and lock her up. And he himself said anyone asking for immunity most likely has a responsibility of guilt. So now that he's asking for immunity, is he eating his own words? That's my question to you. What do you think? I mean, I feel like this guy, it's okay for him to come out and criticize and judge someone, yet when it's to him beforehand, it's okay.
I'm gonna give you an old phrase my grandmother always used to say: "What's good for the goose is good for the gander." So if he says Hillary Clinton shouldn't ask for immunity because she's guilty of something, or her aides, should we think the same of you, Michael Flynn? Just saying.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Let us know. Comment, like, the good and the bad. We'll take it all. Just make sure you guys let us know what your thoughts.
Awesome.
So we're going to move on to a completely different world. Okay, we're going to leave politics a little bit on the side. We're going to move into entertainment. Your girl Mel B. What's going on with her?
My girl. I wasn't a Spice Girl fan.
Your girl Mel B.
Why she gotta be my girl?
Oh my gosh! So last Monday she calls the police to her home. And actually, she wanted her now soon-to-be ex-husband to be kicked out of the house and have him go somewhere else, where she filed a restraining order allegedly because he was beating her. And these accusations have happened for years already, since 2012 when she came out after performing in London with the Spice Girls. Apparently, he had beat her up in the hotel room. She came out the next day, the following day, saying like, oh, she fell. There was an incident that happened. Now she's claiming that she never fell, that she actually was pushed. She got beat by her ex-husband now, or soon-to-be ex-husband. So what do you guys think of Stephen Belafonte? So what do you think?
I mean, this is a tough one. I mean, Mel B have had a sketchy past, to say the least. We've heard about her having, a child with Eddie Murphy, kind of going back to those days. I mean, listen, any type of any type of abuse, physical abuse, is definitely either it's against a man or a woman, cannot be tolerated, it's not accepted. If they're having marital problems and they feel like they can't work it out anymore, then she has to do what she has to do, whether it's following a restraining order and leaving him. I think she's doing what she feels is right. Who's to say what's right or wrong, because I'm not in their home.
They have a child, actually, their daughter's name's Madison, and they've been married for 10 years. So I think it's just really nasty. We're about to see something even nastier in the divorce. So again, these are all allegations.
She's the moneymaker, right? She's the one that has, because what is Stephen?
He's profitable too. He makes money himself. Yeah. But on the other hand, something else is
Spice Girl money though.
Spice Girls they've been out for a while.
Yeah,
so
but
it's more America's Got Talent, where she makes all her coins right now. So with that being said, you guys, recently, a few days ago, also the FBI, I believe, or CIA, actually went to Stephen's house, and he's actually being investigated through domestic violence. So meaning that he's on probation for 3 years, and they claim that he was holding a gun or he had a gun in possession. So with that being said, you're not allowed to. When you're on probation, when you're being investigated, you can't not have any weapons on you. It's just, breaking the law. So they went in there. They didn't find a gun. He didn't get arrested. But it's getting nasty.
I think it's gonna get nastier before it gets better. So this is one we definitely got to keep tuned, and we'll keep you guys posted.
Follow up with it.
Please leave your comments below. Do you think it's true of the abuse? Do you think he really was abusing her?
And is there a reason why they call her Scary Spice? I don't know. What do you guys think?
Scary. All right, guys, let's move on. Next topic in entertainment is your boy Mike Epps. Woo!
Kangaroo.
And the kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
All right.
Detroit.
So let me backtrack this story a little bit for you guys. There was this guy on social media that had a kangaroo actually in Detroit walking around in the streets. I know many of you guys saw it on social media trending. And then apparently that guy and his kangaroo ended up in a club where Mike Epps was performing.
You know who called him.
The kangaroo came on stage. Now there's a video circulating.
The kangaroo called Mike Epps and said, "Hey, I want to perform on your stage."
For a small fee.
For a small fee.
Thank you.
For a jumping fee.
Oh! So, kangaroo's on stage. I know you guys probably seen this video blasting on social media. But a lot of people in the audience were so uncomfortable because you can tell that this animal was under duress. They were making it do all kind of things, crazy things on stage, and I'm just going to throw it out there. What the hell were you thinking, Mike Epps?
I think what's concerning, just having the idea of having an animal on stage. Animals, unless they're trained by a professional, they shouldn't be exposed to that kind of audience, you know. And then two, the things that they were doing with him, they were pulling the kangaroo all around the stage, dancing with him. So if we're going to have an animal, let the animal be an animal, perform, do whatever he's going to do with a well-trained, a trainer. And if you don't have that, don't put yourself in that situation. So I understand Mike Epps gave TMZ an interview where he apologized. He says he's not an animal abuser at any point, you know. So and that he's willing to do whatever it takes. That he actually donated money to to several animal organizations. So does that make it okay, or?
I think he made a wrong decision. Period. I think if you're going to have any type of animal or stage performance animals, like you say, you need to have a trainer, someone that's certified.
Or is it one of those where money talks? Like you throw a couple coins for some money, and then you're going to be excused from the behavior.
I don't think so. I think he made a bad decision. I know that the USDA is even investigating it for animal cruelty. So tell me what you guys think. Is it just being blown out of proportion?
But as a performer, like, Mike Epps, like, wouldn't you know better, or his management team saying, like, this isn't going to work?
It's trending. Guy with a kangaroo is all over social media. So you want that hot guy with his kangaroo on stage, apparently.
Yeah, I guess so. I disagree with him. I think he's got to do a lot more than just an apology. Certainly, and maybe even the owner of the kangaroo, the guy who takes him places and walks them, he should be fined for allowing that type of behavior with an animal,
Well,
especially he's not just an animal, he's not a domestic animal, he's he's an exotic animal.
Yeah, but then it goes back to, obviously it's okay for this guy to have a kangaroo. I don't know what the rules are for
not
having
on stage.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
More to come on this story, but leave you guys comments below. Let us know. Do you agree that it's okay for him to have the kangaroo? Are we just blowing this out of proportion? The media does what it do? I don't know. Let us know.
All right. We have going on trending today. Oh my gosh, you guys, my girl Jennifer Lopez. What is she doing? What is she doing? I was waiting for her. I thought, she went through Mark Anthony. She went through.
Hey. What do you mean you went through? Hold on. I don't like the way you set that up. She went through.
Well, she didn't go through.
You're making it seem like she's a little. What's the word? Loose.
Ben Affleck.
She's a beautiful woman. She's dating. What's wrong with dating?
Not at all.
Exactly.
But I'm just a little jealous that I was an ex.
Okay.
So with that being said, you guys, A-Rod and Jennifer Lopez are obviously
couple
hottest
alert.
couple right now in Hollywood. So recently they were spotted in Miami having dinner, and then a few days ago actually back in New York with Guadalupe Rodriguez, which is Jennifer Lopez's mom. So he's already meeting the family. What do you guys think?
I love it. I love it. He's a tomcat.
Too soon?
He's
Too soon to meet the mom.
He's a man's man. He's what every
You don't bring
woman
a guy
wants.
after a couple of dates.
You go, girl. Get it.
Or is it one of those where they already know what they want? Like they're at a certain age, where they're not going to be playing around. They already know what they want. They both had some divorces in their past.
Yeah.
They have children already. So is it one of those where, we get along, our families get along. Let's move on with this.
Yeah. They're grown folks. Stay out of grown folks' business.
I guess. I'm still waiting, J-Lo, so I know you're going to be tired of them like in 5 minutes, so I'm waiting, I can hear my phone ringing already.
On that note, all right, guys. So leave your comments below. What do you guys think? Do you like the new couple?
Yeah.
What's the name for
Don't
it?
hate me for trying.
What's the name? Because usually they put couples' name together. Do you know?
J Rod.
Oh, J Rod.
J Rod, or Rod Lowe.
No.
Or let us know what you guys think, or your names for them, and we'll keep you guys posted on this.
Sounds good.
So.
All right, guys. So moving on to our last topic. What's trending in social media right now?
Who doesn't like social media? Again.
You guys, I know you've seen this video. I don't know if it's gross or is it shocking?
It's funny.
It's funny?
It's hilarious.
I wouldn't say that.
You know when they say karma will come at you at some point in your life? Well, it came to an 89-year-old grandma at the Grand Rapids Zoo, and a chimpanzee actually threw
an angry chip.
Distressed, stressed, whatever you want to call it, angry chimpanzee threw poop on this 89-year-old grandma who's seated on her wheelchair with her family watching him. And obviously social media, videos, cameras when, flying and floating everywhere. So, what do you think?
She was actually really calm though. Like, it literally landed like right here.
I think, okay, if I'm going to have poop on my face, I'm not going to look around waiting for someone to be like, oh, videotape me. I'm going to get the first thing I get and like, get it off.
I don't know. She just sat there like, what happened? Like,
so whoever she did wrong in her lifetime, there you go. It wasn't even domestically; it was internationally known. So
I feel bad for Grandma though.
Yeah, I feel bad for her.
I would have been so embarrassed.
Well,
oh my God, I would have been so embarrassed.
Like I get mad when a bird, poops on my car. After washing it. Imagine poop on your face.
A chip poop. Oof.
Yeah, it almost looked like a chocolate donut on your face. So yeah. So.
Yeah.
Was that pretty disgusting, or?
I would have to agree.
Yeah.
So you guys, let me know. What do you guys think?
Next time you go to a zoo, a mask. How about a mask? That'll work out.
How about a glass enclosure? Should they be in a glass enclosure? I'm not understanding.
If that's a chimpanzee, imagine what a real monkey will do. Anyway, and lastly, you guys, I do have something else. Beauty and the Beast. Have you guys watched it? The movie, number one movie in the world. It's grossing right now domestically $400 million and internationally worldwide $900 million. So that's crazy. I want a piece of the pie,
Actually, it was a really good movie.
I can play a good beast.
You can play a good beast.
You don't think
definitely
so?
Agree. A little bit more free sugar.
Yeah, a little exactly.
No,
I shit for you guys. So
I saw the movie. I thought it was a good movie. A little bit too much singing for me. I know the original had a whole lot of singing, but it was a little bit too much singing. But overall, the graphics, I think that was great. The storyline was great. I think Emma Watson did an amazing job.
Emma Watson is beautiful, so can't go wrong with that. So,
it was a good movie, and if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to give you spoilers, but you should definitely go see it. Take your kids with you too.
I mean, it's not the money that they need; they just want people to go watch it. So Disney, good job with that. And with that, I think I guess we'll see you guys next week.
That's it,
so
guys.
With the third episode of Straight Shootaz. Hope you guys liked it. Again, I'm Carlos from LA,
and I'm Cam.
So if you guys want to leave your name, comments, anything, just leave them right below.
Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate all feedback.
Yeah, aim in the back.
All right, you guys. Till next
Bye,
time.
guys.